This video is only for education and entertainment purposes. The goal here is to talk about rumors, possibilities, and what these moves could mean for the teams involved. So sit back, relax, and let's break down two massive stories shaking the sports world right now. And before we get into it, if you love breaking sports news, trade rumors, and big league drama, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss the next big update. Right now, there are two stories that fans cannot stop talking about. One coming out of the NFL world involving a possible blockbuster move that could shake the entire AFC, and the other in Major League Baseball, where the Los Angeles Dodgers could once again be preparing to make a massive move that changes the balance of power in the American League and National League. Let's start with the NFL rumor that has fans completely stunned. Imagine this for a moment. Patrick Mahomes standing in the pocket with even more protection than he has ever had before. The Kansas City Chiefs already have one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. They have Mahomes, they have elite coaching, and they always seem to find ways to stay at the top of the NFL. But now, there are whispers circulating that the Chiefs could be exploring something absolutely wild. A historic trade that would bring one of the most dominant offensive linemen of this era to Kansas City. We're talking about Trent Williams. Trent Williams has built a reputation across the league as one of the most feared left tackles in football. Year after year, he has protected quarterbacks at an elite level. His combination of power, athleticism, and experience makes him a nightmare for defensive ends trying to reach the quarterback. And even late into his career, many analysts still consider him the best left tackle in the NFL. Right now, he is the cornerstone of the San Francisco 49ers offensive line. When you watch the 49ers offense, you can see the impact he makes immediately. Their run game flows behind him. Their pass protection relies heavily on his ability to dominate the edge. Losing a player like Trent Williams would be a massive change for any team. But rumors in the NFL offseason always start somewhere. And according to some insiders and speculation across sports media, the Kansas City Chiefs could be monitoring the situation very closely. Why would the Chiefs even consider something like this? The answer is simple: championships. Kansas City already has one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history with Patrick Mahomes. They have already won multiple Super Bowls together with head coach Andy Reid. But in the NFL, staying on top is incredibly difficult. Teams are always chasing you. Defenses are constantly adjusting to slow down your offense. So the best way to stay dominant is to keep upgrading your roster. And protecting Patrick Mahomes is priority number one. We have seen in previous seasons that when Mahomes faces heavy pressure, even his magic can be disrupted. Great defensive lines have found ways to force him into uncomfortable situations. That's why the Chiefs' front office is always looking for ways to strengthen the offensive line. Now imagine adding Trent Williams to that equation. Suddenly, the left side of the line becomes nearly impossible to beat. Edge rushers would have to deal with a future Hall of Famer every single snap. That kind of protection would give Mahomes even more time to read defenses, extend plays, and find his receivers downfield. And we all know what happens when Mahomes has time: big plays, touchdowns, and championships. But of course, a trade like this would not be simple. The 49ers value Trent Williams immensely. He is not just a player on their roster. He is a leader, a veteran presence, and one of the pillars of their offensive identity. So if a deal were ever discussed, it would likely require a massive package. We're talking about high draft picks, possibly multiple picks, and maybe even a player included in the trade. Historic trades like this do not happen without serious compensation. Chiefs fans are already debating whether such a move would be worth it. Some believe that giving Patrick Mahomes the best protection possible is priceless. Others think the Chiefs should continue building through the draft instead of giving away valuable picks. But that's what makes trade rumors so fascinating. The possibilities are endless. And if there is one thing we know about the NFL, it's that shocking trades can happen when fans least expect them. Now let's shift to the world of baseball, where another massive rumor is capturing the attention of fans everywhere. The Los Angeles Dodgers have already built one of the most powerful rosters in baseball. Over the past few seasons, they have made aggressive moves that have stunned the league, signing superstar talent, investing huge money, and creating a lineup that feels almost unfair to the rest of the MLB. But the biggest name connected to the Dodgers right now is Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani is not just a superstar. He is a once-in-a-generation talent, a player who can dominate as both a pitcher and a hitter. Fans around the world watch him because he does things that baseball hasn't seen in decades, and the Dodgers know exactly what they have in him. Their goal is simple: win championships, not just one, but multiple. Some fans are already talking about the possibility of a three-peat. Winning 3 World Series titles in a row would place the Dodgers in historic territory. It would cement this era of the team as one of the greatest dynasties in baseball history. But to do that, they need elite pitching, and that's where another name enters the conversation: Tarik Skubal. Tarik Skubal has been developing into one of the most electric pitchers in the game. His fastball is explosive, his command has improved dramatically, and when he is locked in, he can dominate some of the best hitters in baseball. Pitchers like Skubal do not come around often. Teams build their rotations around arms like his. Right now, he has been a crucial part of the Detroit Tigers pitching staff. The Tigers see him as a foundational piece for their future. Trading him would be a massive decision for their organization. But baseball trades can become very interesting when a powerhouse team like the Dodgers enters the picture. Los Angeles has one of the deepest farm systems in the league. They have young prospects that many teams would love to develop. If the Dodgers truly wanted to pursue Tarik Skubal, they could potentially build a trade package that becomes extremely tempting for Detroit. Why would the Dodgers want Skubal so badly? Because postseason baseball is all about pitching. You can have the best lineup in the world, but if your starting rotation struggles in October, the dream of a championship can disappear quickly. Adding a pitcher like Skubal would give the Dodgers something incredibly dangerous, a rotation built to dominate playoff series.